Lamb is an English electronic music duo from Manchester, whose music is influenced by trip-hop, drum and bass and jazz. The duo consists of producer Andy Barlow and singer-songwriter Lou Rhodes. They achieved commercial success with two hit singles Górecki and Gabriel. Biography: Lamb's core members are Andy Barlow and Lou Rhodes. They released their first album, the self-titled Lamb, in September 1996, and followed this up with another 3 albums and a cache of singles over the next 8 years, culminating in the release of a greatest hits album, Best Kept Secrets, in June 2004. While they seemed destined for stardom, it seemed to evade them, and during the early 2000s they lost momentum and played live only sporadically. Still, a 2004 tour produced memorable shows, according to the British press. Lamb performed what was billed as their final live appearance at the Paradiso in Amsterdam in September 2004, and after their 2003 album Between Darkness and Wonder both went solo. Rhodes left the music world briefly for a commune, and in 2006 released her first solo album. Although getting their start in Manchester, Lamb are more commonly associated with the Bristol-based trip-hop sound that was popular during the 1990s. Aside from trip-hop, their musical style is a distinctive mixture of jazz, dub, breaks and drum and bass, with a strong vocal element and, in their later works especially, some acoustic influences. While they were a hit phenomenon in the UK, they found limited success in other parts of the world, despite securing distribution. Portugal was an exception, however. The band achieved crossover success there, including one major #1 hit with Gabriel, the lead single from 2001's What Sound. The band produces experimental work with a distinctive production style, which includes passionate lyrical delivery. Their artistic videos draw on influences ranging from cyberpunk through George Lucas' THX 1138 to Zen Buddhism. By far their best-known track to date is Górecki, from their eponymous debut album. The song is inspired by Henryk Górecki's Third Symphony, the Symphony of Sorrowful Songs. Part of the lyrics to Górecki were used by Baz Luhrmann for some of Satein's lines in Moulin Rouge. The song was used in an advertisement for Guinness and an advertisement for the Tomb Raider Underworld video game. It was also featured on the soundtrack of the 1998 Hollywood film I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. The 2004 DVD The Fall and Rise of the Fool's Ark, a road movie by Dutch duo Dara and Jesse for which Lamb provided the music, is an animated road movie in the style of the Monty Python and Yellow Submarine. Bassist John Thorne is a regular player with the duo on their live shows, but Lamb's earlier tours frequently featured a range of guest musicians including Icelandic guitarist Odd Ragnarsson, Danish drummer Nico Lodbjer, string trio Chi 2 Strings and trumpet player Kevin Davey. Reunion: during the band's hiatus, both were working on a variety of solo projects. Rhodes released her Mercury-nominated debut solo album Beloved One on her own label Infinite Bloom in 2006. This was followed by Bloom in 2008 and One Good Thing in 2010. Barlow worked on various projects including Hoof and Lunaseeds with vocalist Euro-songwriter Carrie Tree. He also produced the Fink album Distance and Time. In 2011, Barlow released his first solo album as LOWB with debut album Leap, and the net will appear issued as a limited release on Barlow's own label, Ear Parcel Recordings. In February 2009, the organizers of the Big Chill Music Festival announced that Lamb would be reforming to perform at the August 2009 event. The band subsequently announced 2 further appearances, at Cactus Festival and Beautiful Days Festival, and also played the Glastonbury Festival and made appearances at festivals in Porto, Portugal and Prague, Czech Republic, among others. At the time, no announcement was made as to whether the band would be releasing new material, or whether the festival tour was going to be a one-off. Later in 2009, the band announced concert dates for 2010 as well. During one of those shows, on January 3, 2010 at the Tivoli in Brisbane, Australia, Andy Barlow stated that it would be their last gig ever, but who knows. Barlow later followed up on Lamb's Facebook fan page on January 7, "I have a strong feeling that there will be more Lamb shows, it doesn't seem like it has reached its finale just yet." In December 2010, the band sent another email to fans, announcing the recording of their fifth album, to be titled 5. A selection of songs from the album were previewed at Playground Weekend, a music festival near Sydney on February 20, 2011. A special edition of the album, hand-numbered and limited to 2,800 copies, could be pre-ordered through Lamb's website and was shipped to fans in May 2011, followed by the commercial release of the standard edition on June 9 in the UK. Other European countries saw slightly later release dates. 5 Feet was released on label Strata Music. We want to express our deepest gratitude to those of you who pre-ordered the album and, in so doing, helped make it happen. As you all know, the whole process has been, and continues to be, a self-funded operation with no record company involved, and it feels so awesomely positive to have the support come from the people who'll be its audience. In 2011, the band also released their first live album Live at Coco, as well as the long-awaited DVD Lamb Live at the Paradiso, recorded at the Paradiso, Amsterdam, in September 2004. The band started a European tour to promote the new album on May 19 in Kiev, and played further concerts and festivals throughout 2011, including a performance at London's prestigious Somerset House. In January 2012, the band started a new European tour which concluded in Paris on February 18. On March 10, 2014, Lamb's debut album Lamb was re-released on 180-gram green-black vinyl with 3 bonus remixes. Later in 2014, the album What Sound is to be reissued on vinyl with remixes. New Lamb album Backspace and Wind. The band's new album Backspace and Wind was released on October 13, 2014 in 4 formats. The first single We Fall in Love, released on October 6, 2014, was announced by Q Magazine on September 8, and received an exclusive preview as its track of the day. The single also received the award for Best Chill-Out Lounge Track at the International Dance Music Awards 2015. Previews of other songs from the album, including a live demo of As Satellites Go By, were also released on the band's website and social media channels. For Record Store Day 2015, the band have released a limited edition 10 inches red vinyl featuring 2 tracks previously unreleased on vinyl. Lamb also announced UK, European, and Australian NZ tour dates beginning in October 2014 and continue to tour through 2015. Solo projects. Alongside touring, Rhodes and Barlow continued to work on solo projects. Rhodes has released 3 solo albums, the Mercury-nominated Beloved One, Bloom and One Good Thing. She is currently putting the finishing touches on a 4th solo album, Theoresendi. In 2013, Barlow's debut solo album as LOWB, Leap and the Net Will Appear, was re-released on a new label, Distiller Records, with additional tracks and new artwork. In May 2013, LOWB appeared live on BBC Radio 2's Dermot O'Leary show and played a live band show at the Great Escape Festival in Brighton. Andy also continued to work as a producer, producing and co-writing Dismantle and Rebuild, the debut album from Bristol band The Ramona Flowers. Most recently, he produced and mixed David Gray's new album Mutineers, co-writing a number of tracks. Lou branched out to becoming a published author with children's picture book The Flunk, illustrated by Tori Elliott. On April 27, 2014, signed, limited edition, pre-release copies of the follow-up The Flunk's Worldwide Symphony went on sale at the band's store. Discography = studio albums = compilation albums = 2004 Best Kept Secrets, The Best of Lamb 1996 to 2004 UK number 111. Bell number 24. 2005 Lamb Remixed. Live albums 2011 Live at Coco Strata Music. Singles From Lamb, 1996 Cotton Wool, UK number 76. 1996 Gold, UK number 132. 1996 God Bless, UK number 92. 1997 Górecki, UK number 30. From Fear of Fours, 1999 B-Line, UK number 52. 1999 All in Your Hands, UK number 71. 1999 Softly. From What Sound, 2001 Gabriel, Point Number 1. 2002 Sweet. From Between Darkness and Wonder, 2004 Wonder, UK number 81. From 5, 2011 Build a Fire, 2012 Butterfly Effect. From Backspace and Wind, 2014 We Fall in Love, 2015 In Binary. DVDs 2004 The Fall and Rise of the Fools Arkansas, 2011 Live at the Paradiso Strata Music. See also, Back to Mine. References. External links, Official Lamb website, Lamb Facebook, Lamb Twitter, Lamb at BBC Music, Lamb's channel on YouTube, Lamb at All Music, Andy Barlow website, Lou Rhodes website, LOWB on Dermot O'Leary Show, LOWB Facebook page.